Alright, I think we're just about ready to start things up today. Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today we have episode number 224, and it is currently Monday, the 26th of September. I am here with Kat once again.
Hey.
Hi. Well,
didn't know when to cut in.
Welcome back to another stream. For today's stream, guys, we're just going to be hanging out. Not really too much of anything going on today. I do want to make a very quick announcement before the stream starts, though. Before we get into that, though, let's go over our streaming schedule. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 Central, and as usual, I will give you guys daily updates whenever I cannot stream. Check the community tab. It's a good place for updates and whatnot. So really quick before we get started with the stream, I want to make a very quick announcement about what this week is going to be looking like, because depending on when they release the episodes, it's going to be a little bit different. If they launch them on Friday, which is most likely the case right now, we will not stream on Friday, and the Kahoot will be moved to Monday. If they release them tomorrow for some reason, as is the rumor right now, then there won't be a stream tomorrow, but stream on Friday will still be a thing. So you guys can see how this works here. Depending on when the episodes come out, that'll determine whether or not we stream on that given day. If you see the episodes, we're not going to be streaming that day because I'll be busy doing videos and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Tossing it over to you. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're good? Awesome.
I just woke up. Well, okay. For everyone's like, it's 7. You didn't woke up. No. I was up at 3 a.m. and I worked until I got to my job at 5 a.m. and I worked till 1. Oh, Mama just scared the crap out of me. Mm-hmm. And then I came home, we watched some stuff, and then I wanted to take a nap to do this, so just preface.
She napped for you guys. I actually napped a little bit too. I'm pretty tired. Not yesterday, but tomorrow, or yesterday was Sunday. My brain is like mush right now. Yesterday I did a lot of work, so I was pretty busy yesterday. But today I'm looking forward to a just kind of a casual sit back stream. So yeah, we're both pretty tired today. So hopefully you guys can forgive the tiredness going on here. Obviously not at the top of my game here. But how are you guys doing on this lovely Monday? How was your weekend? Anything major happen? Any big events that you guys want to talk about? Feel free to let me know. Otherwise, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out for the hour today. If you guys had any questions, feel free to ask and we will just hang out. So yeah.
Shadow banned again.
Are you?
Yeah.
What the heck? Why are you banned from my chat?
Come here, little lady. Well, do you want to come up here or not? Sorry, my head just bonked the microphone. Come here.
Just trying to get Momo. Hi, Momo. Welcome to the stream.
You were fine sitting on your bed, and now you just need attention.
Ooh, school got canceled for 2 days? That sounds pretty good. I wish school would be canceled. Oh, wait, I don't have school anymore. Never mind. I was like, I wish my school would get canceled, but no, I don't have school anymore.
Duck ass cat. What is your thoughts on the new Rick and Morty episode we got? Haven't watched it yet. I was saving it. I didn't want to watch it last night because I got home from work at like 5:30 or something. Mm-hmm. And then I obviously had to get up at 3, so I had to go to bed by like 7. So I was like, I'm not just gonna watch it quickly, then go to bed. I want to enjoy it. So I'm saving it for tonight. Mm-hmm. That, and I paid for New American Dad, so I have that coming up. And then I'm also going to watch the new Bob's Burgers. I already watched the new Family Guy. It was all right. Yeah, much better than last season.
What website do you use to buy minifigures? I use Bricklink mainly, unless I'm trying to buy newer figures, and if Lego has them on their, what's it called, Bricks and Pieces, is that still a thing? Sometimes you can buy minifigures directly from Lego, but they don't have every part available, so I just use Bricklink primarily. A lot of really cool sellers over there, a lot of cool Lego collectors that are actively trying to sell their collections, so I'd recommend using Bricklink. Prices will vary depending on what figure you're trying to buy, of course, so...
Oh, Lizzie knows what I want to hear. Yo, Kat, I saw a bunch of Hello Kitty ramens and drinks and snacks. They were so cute. That does sound really awesome.
That sounds awesome.
I would love that. Capitalism really popped off today. But
you know what you want.
Lizzie and Mark, I know that you guys sent me messages. I have not looked at any of my social media in like days because I had like 2 10-hour shifts and then one really early one, so I have not even looked at my phone.
Ooh, today's National Pancake Day. Interesting. Not National Waffle Day. Waffle doesn't get a day to herself. Sorry, Waffle. Maybe next time.
She's busy sweeping.
Maybe in the next life you'll get reincarnated as like a president or something. I don't know.
I'm J3TT. Kat, have you ever tried mochi? Oh, I thought he said fried mochi. I tried it last night and it's so good. We both love mochi. They sell it at our local Target. Momo, I'm kind of busy. They sell it at our local Target.
Mm-hmm.
And we've tried a lot of the flavors. They have 2 flavors that are brand new for fall, though. Come here, Momo.
Yeah, we haven't tried those yet, but they look good. I want to try them.
Yes, you jump down and then you want back up. You guys are toddlers.
National Waffle Day is March 25th.
It was like Daughter Appreciation Day or something, and my mom sent me a very nice message.
Well, that's cool.
And she's like, I didn't know if I could tag you on something on Facebook. I'm like, girl, you made me. You can do whatever you want.
You know what I almost said? I didn't get a message from my parents, and then I realized you said Daughter Day. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Interesting that they would send that for their son.
I'm pretty tired, if you guys can't tell. I'm pretty sleepy.
Yeah, but I just woke up and I didn't have that problem.
I napped as well. Who is Momo? Momo's one of our cats. If you guys want to see our cats, here's our kitties. Waffle's on the left and Momo's on the right. Momo right now is just craving attention.
She always does, though. Momo's a big attention hog. Waffle literally does not want your attention unless if she's trying to beg for something. Like, I just went to the bathroom and she followed me in and she was like rubbing against my legs and she just wanted up on the sink so she could drink out of the sink. That's all she wants.
Yeah, she likes to drink out of the faucet because she's nasty.
If she gives you attention, yeah, we have to put towels in the way so she doesn't just jump up and drink soap water. Because we also have to put the toilet seat down after every use, which you should regardless before you flush it because it's sanitary.
We don't do it out of necessity. We do it because Waffle, we'll get in there and
yeah, she'll play in the water.
Yeah.
My best friend that we rehomed Waffle from my best friend because she had to move. Oh, Momo. She was like, yeah, always keep your toilet lid closed because otherwise Waffle will sit there and play in the water.
Yeah, she's gross.
Yeah.
Waffle's nasty.
But if Waffle's giving you affection, it's because she wants something. She's devious like that.
She's like, I require something, so I'm going to pretend to like
And
you.
I don't know why I keep letting her into the bathroom with me. I know what she wants. I know she doesn't want to love me. She just wants the sink.
Momo trying to box me. She like jumped on my knee and then used my knee as like a launch pad to get down to the floor. And her little claws scratched me on the way down.
Lizzie says my dog likes to drink toilet water. Yeah, my childhood dog did too. My mom's dogs now, one of them is just old and she doesn't want to drink gross water. Zoe, she's a pit bull. Mm-hmm. She's just going to drink out of her bowl. And then the other 2 are way too tiny to try and drink out of the toilet. They couldn't even reach it. So... Yeah.
Is Crystallized Part 2 coming October 10th for the U.S. on Netflix? Yeah. For everybody else, it comes out October 1st. I shouldn't say everybody else, mainly just Australia. So that's the entire rest of the world, right? Just Australia. But no, October 1st, Australia. If you got a VPN, load that bad boy up and set your location to Australia, and then you'll be able to watch the episodes.
Kitty McFlame, Kat, how many Hello Kitty plushies and Barbie dolls do you own? I don't own any Barbie dolls. I was thinking about collecting those Monster High dolls just because I think they're really pretty. Mm-hmm. But I don't have the money for that right now. But Hello Kitty plushies, I have at least 10. I have 3 Hello Kitty. Well, do you mean Hello Kitty or Sereno? Because I have a My Melody, a really big My Melody, the one that's like a mix of ice cream in her. And then I have Kuromi? One of those.
I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, I'm not asking you. I'm talking to myself. I know you don't know.
No, sorry.
But, and then I have the giant Hello Kitty mermaid. And that one was only like $20. You remember that. Mm-hmm. It was like $12 and then shipping. So yeah, that was crazy.
Imagine if the new episodes drop randomly in the middle of this stream. I don't think we've ever had like major news drops at all during the streams. We've been lucky. I don't know what I'd do if we got a news drop. I'd probably just finish the stream, to be honest, or maybe we'd focus the stream towards that news drop. I don't know. The episodes, though, I will say, just a quick reminder, Lego decided to possibly upload all the rest of them today, but they have them all privated. Not sure when those are going to be released. Could be Friday to coincide with the Australian release. Fingers crossed for everybody else that's not Australian. So I will let you guys know when those get uploaded, though.
People keep wanting me to say Smash again. Like that. I'm not just gonna say it, alright?
I can do my impression of you saying it. You go, Smash.
Well, you know where that's from.
What's that from?
That's from Jenna Marbles.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't watch Jenna Marbles.
Yeah.
One of cancel culture's earliest victims.
Ryan Harrison, no one cares, cat. Well, I'm pretty sure I got asked, so I think someone cares.
No, nobody cares. L plus ratio plus unfollow plus you fell off plus I don't know.
Well, I'm answering a question, so I'm pretty sure at least that one person cares.
They added another private video. Yep, they have all 30 of them now. 12 are public. However many rest are private. What is that? 18? I can math. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Play it by ear.
But Kitty McFlame has about 10 or more plushies as well. And then a 9-year-old girl who is on YouTube says she has 11. I just remembered I have another one too. I bought a Hello Kitty one, and when I googled it was like $100.
My goodness.
But of course, no one cares, so I'll keep that. Well, if you want to know.
I made 5 videos today, but my audio is too loud and I'm out of ideas.
Oh my god, that's my favorite. There was someone that commented in this stream before it started, the audio is really loud, and I was thinking it's almost like they have a button to turn it down.
Nothing against that person. Big shout out.
No, it was hilarious.
We just thought it was funny.
We quoted to each other all the time because we thought it was so funny.
My audio is too loud.
Oh, Jean asked, hey Kat, do you watch Demon Slayer? Watched the first episode. Haven't watched much more. I need to get back into anime. I didn't pick up any except for Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched that one maybe the first couple episodes before college was really picking up, and I was like, okay, I need to take this seriously. Not that I wasn't before, but
I didn't get notifications, which was mid. That is pretty mid.
Oh my god.
Come on, YouTube. Make the notifications work. What the heck? Let's see. Would you rather have LEGO release each episode separately every week or have them all come out in one day? Can imagine it can be pretty hectic on Friday. I'd love it if they would release the episodes weekly. Like, by now, it's obviously way too late for them to do that, but that would have been awesome, like, 4 months ago if they could do an episode every week. I'd be down with that. Maybe even 2. Release them in pairs. Why not? But no, on Friday we're probably just going to be getting the rest of the episodes, which will be a pretty busy day for me.
Someone said that if they had a black cat, they would name it Toothless. I love that idea, nice. Especially since Momo, when I got her, she's got a little chipped fang. Mm-hmm. And so when she, you can sometimes see it, kind of hang over. But, yeah, her original name was Bela, which I'll be honest, I didn't like.
Bela.
And then, I came up with Momo because at the time I was watching My Hero. I was trying to think of characters with black hair.
Yeah.
Or that are dark because she's all black. And so I thought of Rize from Tokyo Ghoul. But then I was like, I don't know. She's not like Rize. She's not like evil. Because that's who turns Ken, I believe his name is. It's been a minute since I watched it. Mm-hmm. But turns Ken into a ghoul. I'm like, Momo wouldn't do that. So I'm like...
Momo would just kind of pat your head.
And I asked my friend that doesn't like... she likes some animes, but she's very picky. I asked her which I should choose, and she immediately was like, Momo. Mm-hmm. I knew she was going to pick it. I don't even know why I asked, but...
Ooh, a black cat named Fletcher.
Oh, that's cool.
Fletcher makes me think of Whiplash. J.K. Simmons.
Oh, Emma can't remember. My cat is at the vet. We were just talking about vet stuff. I hope your cat is all right, though.
Yeah, hopefully everything's going well there.
There was another one I wanted to answer, but I gotta find it.
Does Momo still respond to her previous name? I don't think so.
I've never called her it.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Maybe we'll try later on.
I mean, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest, she's a cat. If I'm talking to her in an upward, if I'm like, meh, 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 whatever I say, she would respond because she's a cat. I don't think it's the same as dogs. She didn't have training to answer a name. Yeah. I've owned both, and you can pretty much call a cat anything. They're gonna come regardless, though. But Duck asked what type of Lego do you collect? Really just depends. Whatever tickles my fancy. I liked the succulents. I liked the bonsai. But then this year I also got those 2 Valentine's Day birds. Mm-hmm. He got me an ice skating rink that I really like. I have Adventure Time ones. Just whatever appeals to me, I suppose.
Do you have any Ninjago minifigures on your desk? On the desk, no. But right next to the shelf, I got the boys kind of sitting down having a picnic.
And Spider-Man.
Yes. Spider-Man's there. Spider-Man's hanging out with...
Which Spider-Man is this?
That is just a generic comic book Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
It's not any specific movie one.
Okay.
But I got Jay, Cole, Kai, and Zane from Legacy. They're just kind of sitting there, and then Spider-Man's just kind of hovering over them. Minecraft Steve is over there somewhere, too. I don't know where he is.
Oh, I'm J3TT. My bonsai is a fave set that's not Ninjago.
That's a good one.
I totally agree. Although I am curious, did you do the green leaves or did you do the cherry blossoms? I did the cherry blossoms because we have a cherry blossom tree out here and I find it gorgeous. So. Yeah. This off-brand soda is really good.
Yeah, I thought it was like a bubbly. You were like, go grab the soda. I was like, that's not a soda. But it was a soda.
I just ordered you around like that, too.
And I'm just tired.
I was like, wench, go get this.
She was like, I request thine soda.
No, my mom bought it on accident thinking it was diet. That's what they typically buy.
I see.
She doesn't like too much sugar. And she was like, can you please take this? Because me and my dad are not going to drink it. So
yeah, that's fair.
So
understandable.
But yeah, it's like from Kroger or something. It's like, you know, typical off-brand. It's like lime and lemon or whatever. What do you have for drink check?
I got Gatorade Zero.
Yeah, they're real gross.
What flavor is this? It's red.
Fruit punch then.
Is it?
No, typically it is.
Yeah, fruit punch. Okay.
Wow, you guys are real judgy today. Tasking Tube. Why are we talking about soda? Why do you care so much?
Let's see.
Because we always do a drink check, you know.
Why are the prices so high on Bricklink for Ninjago minifigures? Golden Oni Lloyd. Yeah, Golden Oni Lloyd will cost you a fair bit. I think I paid 40 USD for mine, actually. It just kind of depends on what minifigure you're trying to buy, you know? Like something like that's exclusive to an expensive set. That's going to be pretty pricey. If you're looking for something like, what's a good example of a cheapo figure? Some of the original Ninja go for pretty cheap, like some of the 2011 like Kai and Jay. You can probably get those guys pretty easily because they came in lots of sets. So.
Oh, I thought you meant just any minifigure. I'm like, those Marvel ones that we got, those were super cheap.
Yeah, usually it just depends on what set they came out in, how many of them were released, you know, that kind of stuff. You'll spend 40 on Lloyd, but not Akita. If I could find Akita for $40, I would jump on that. The only problem with Akita is the cheapest I've found her in the past like several weeks is like $70, and I'm like, I'm not paying $70 for Akita.
Also, Emma can't remember. Seems like you can remember quite well, just like me. Because question: did Kat ever finish the aloe vera drink from last week? Most of it, I think. I forgot to take the cup out of his room, so I think he put it in the sink and he dumped like the rest of it, but there was very little left in there, so.
Ooh, found wolf form on eBay for 30 to 40. I can find the wolf form for Akita pretty easily. I'm looking for like the actual minifigure though. I don't know if I want the wolf form.
GG Gamer Girl says, "Hey Nanny, someone likes you."
Yeah, no thanks, I'll pass.
Yeah, well, you have no idea how old.
No, thank you.
And
I appreciate the offer, though.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
Kindly request pilot pictures. I will kindly display pilot pictures. You gotta do what the people want.
Emma says, bravo to you for almost finishing it then. Thank you.
She's trying her best.
Kitty McFlame Cat, what's your favorite color? Red is my favorite, then blue, and then I like purple as well.
Ooh,
I like pastels too.
Kat, do you have the Adventure Time minifigures of the sets or the Ideas set? She has the Ideas set. That's the one where you build up the characters. Mm-hmm. But you can get like little Adventure Time minifigures. Like I know for
well, I didn't know that. Maybe we wouldn't.
Well, for a video game that came out a couple of years back, or not a couple of years back at this point, how long ago was Lego Dimensions? I have no idea. They released Finn and Jake, and then Lumpy Space Princess.
What an odd combo.
Might have released a couple other characters. I can't
remember. I'm like, just those three.
Those are the three that I remember.
Lloyd Montgomery Garmadon. Cat, I made a robot named Hypershock. It has a four-toothed drum and can spin 350 to 450 miles an hour. I fought another robot and it blew up. I started an electrical and chemical fire. Don't worry, I've started fires on accident
too.
It's
like the opening to Big Hero 6.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool. I wonder if it's just a hobby or if you're in STEM, I believe, is where they like actually build robots in school.
Yeah.
In some high schools, they have those really cool programs. So.
We didn't because our high school sucked, but you know.
But hats off to you. That's very awesome.
That's not too bad. Did the witch doctor visit you in your sleep? No, the witch doctor, I actually have him on the far back of the shelf, you know. That way he doesn't fall off anymore. I've got Godzilla in front of him, so if Godzilla falls on me, it's going to be a little bit more of a troublesome situation. But he shouldn't. He's pretty sturdy.
Kai, which love that. Do you like Squidward? I find him funny.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was younger, I was like, God, he is such an ass. And now that I get older, I'm like, wow, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's the character that I relate to the most because he's just annoyed with everybody, just done with everything. He's my favorite character.
Genes like us. Cat, I always feed a homeless cat. That's so sweet. We used to feed a homeless cat named Tyga, but then she had babies and just dipped.
Yeah,
so we don't know where she is now. Hope she's all right.
She had babies, and then she went away. We never saw her again. So.
But we did feed her little babies, and then we caught them, and we brought them to the Humane Society, and they were adopted right away.
Yeah, because everybody loves kittens. I don't know about those kittens specifically, but yeah, they were adopted.
Okay. It's Andrew. What's your heritage? His is Irish, Scottish, and Norwegian. Mine's a lot of white, a lot of European, British, primarily Irish and Scottish. Mm-hmm. My parents did it, I didn't, but my mom even has like 1% Asian, which is, minuscule, but still cool. But yeah, I feel like a lot of white people do that DNA test and they're like, I found out that I'm this % of white. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, just mainly German and Irish, but I've got Scandinavian, I've got some other stuff in there that is cool, but
Did you know we're a really small percentage Native American? True story.
Yeah, Grandma always used to say that, but I didn't believe her. You didn't hang out with Grandma as much as I did, but she was kind of all over the place.
No, my dad would tell me all the time or whatever. He's like, yeah, we're part Native American. Very small percentage. Like nothing significant.
My mom's DNA history didn't show that, so.
Really?
Or, well, no, that wouldn't be Asian, would it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't know. Otherwise, on my mom's side, I'm boppity boopity Italian,
Yeah.
Spaghetti lasagna.
But yeah, our grandma was I love her, don't get me wrong, but I spent a lot of time with her at the nursing home, and she was kind of all over the place, and she said a lot of stuff. And then I would be like, Mom, what does this mean? And she's like, oh, Grandma doesn't know what she's talking about. And I was like, okay. But
Grandma's lost her mind.
Did I ever tell you the story? Our grandma, which hopefully I get these hair genes. I'm really hoping so. Going by the way my mom's hair is going, it's looking like I might. But our grandma, she was like upwards of 80, and she still did not have she mostly had brunette hair still. Nice. In her 80s. And then she would like talk crap about the other ladies there. She'd be like, yeah, I gotta go to church and look at all these white-headed ladies, like their white hair. And I was like, okay, Grandma. Like
Parmesan cheese.
Everything she says, you're just like, okay, Grandma.
Like, all right, Grandma.
Miss her.
Get you back to bed.
She was a fun time. I told Tanner, too, every time we went to town, we always had to go to KFC. That's the only restaurant that Grandma wanted.
Yeah.
It was KFC, and I hate KFC. I don't like fried chicken.
Let's see. Press the like button if you like Coke.
Oh, I love Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, why else?
I'm more of a Pepsi. No, I don't care. They're both the same. But you should press the like button regardless, though. That helped me out quite a bit. Thank you very much.
Oh, can you on streams? I haven't been liking them.
What? Yeah, you can like them.
I didn't know that. I don't watch anyone's streams but yours.
We have 61 likes already. Thank you to those 61 people for liking.
You know who you are.
Yeah. Big shout out to you guys.
Shout out to Grandma. Fun stories about Grandma.
Legacy pictures. I like that. Like Tales from the Monastery of Spinjitzu or Legacy Reimagined. Which one do you guys want?
Guarantee I'm gonna get some comments like, why are we hearing about your grandma? Because she was a fun lady.
We didn't ask for your life story.
And I'm paying tribute to her, so deal.
Speaks some Italian.
That's what I saw. I was about to say that. Anything he says is gonna be completely.
Come on, Mario. We gotta go to the Mushroom Kingdom. There's some Italian for you. Fantastic.
You know one Italian word.
No.
Isn't ciao Italian?
Oh, that might be. I don't know. I am Italian. Doesn't mean I speak
ciao
Italian.
Bella. Isn't that ciao beautiful?
I don't know. I just said.
It's your heritage. What do you mean you don't know?
That doesn't mean that I speak Italian.
Well, you definitely don't know German, and that's both of our heritage.
Hail Hydra. There's some German.
Arnute, DK. Hey, funny, your name sounds like cat.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Katerina, but, most people mess that up. I had my first couple shifts this weekend, and I got Katrina quite a bit, which is not my favorite. But then the guy I was working with is like, does it bother you? Because I told him everyone says my first name and my last name wrong because they're both long. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, why would I care? It doesn't hurt me. I'll just be like, actually, it's Katerina, Yeah. And as long as they're like, min, but most of them are like, okay, cool. Everyone says Kathy. Yeah, it's not Kathy. It's not Kathy. It's just Kat.
I don't know who started the Kathy thing, but it's hilarious.
It was Max Emotion Studios. I don't know if they're still listening. I saw a comment earlier, but they started that, and they say it every time. I don't correct them because I don't care.
Ooh, how do you feel about Nia?
I like her, as I will say it, but as you heard in the Smash or Pass video, I did not smash her. So I probably wouldn't, just because I like her personality, but, you know.
Yeah.
Probably just as a friend.
Yeah,
you know?
Nia's cool, but, you know, have you seen her mom? That's the go-to whenever someone's like, hey, how do you feel about Nia? Nia's cool. However, her mother.
Kitty McFlame, Cat, where's your roommate Sam? She is off doing her book tour, and good for her. And I actually have her book, Pop Off.
Yeah.
So I lent it to Tanner because he wants to read it.
I'll get to it.
Right now I'm reading a book about alien abduction.
Nice.
So it's called Communion, if you were interested.
Is it the novelization of War of the Worlds?
No, but as I'm reading it, I'm like, wow, I could poke so many holes in this, you know? I'm just one of those, I love reading about folklore. I love reading about alien stuff, but I'm also that person that's like, this didn't happen. Like, I'm immediate to poke holes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, have y'all read or seen Black Clover?
I
watched like the first 9 episodes, I think.
I've seen the first season, maybe.
I didn't even finish the first season.
Oh, Pokemon X123 Cat. Why is your voice so cute? You sound like Nia. Also, I have a crush on her. That's sweet.
Good
Thank
for you. Keep it up.
Pop Off, yeah, if you like Nia. I know Lizzie likes Nia too. She's in here somewhere. She's always repping for the channel.
Let's see. What is better, the Kai Dragon Raider or the Crystal King Temple? The Raider's a lot of fun, actually. I might go with that. But the Crystal King Temple, you get more from minifigures. You get the Overlord. You get all of the ninjas, aside from Lloyd and Nia, obviously. But it's a pretty good set if you're looking for minifigures. If you're looking for a fun vehicle, I'd say get the Raider.
Me and Emma Can't Remember are a lot alike. The show choir I'm a part of has a performance at my high school tomorrow night, praying the FSM, it goes well. I don't know what that stands for.
First Spinjitzu Master.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm old, so
it's
I don't know.
Ninjago's
but
God.
Well, I'm 24. I'm not old. I shouldn't talk crap about myself.
Come on, Grandma.
But Emma, I was in choir as well. I'm sure it'll go great. You know, just take a deep breath before you go on there. You got this.
Yeah, you'll do fine. Don't worry.
Lizzie said I'm here. I know you are, girl.
How was your date with Harumi? I mean, she kept on trying to stab me under the table. I don't know what that means.
Instead of playing footsie, she had one of those boots that has a knife, and she kept jabbing you on the ankle.
And I'm like, yeah, we'll take another round of bread, thank you.
Ooh, Quack X Quick, that's an awesome name. I'm starting robotics club on Thursday. Pop off, good for you. Green Pilot. I'm old, Cat 2022. Yeah, so many people in my generation say that. I'm like, I've only been able to drink alcohol for 3 years. I'm not old. I still have my license, the one that's up and down. I'm definitely not old.
Yeah, my buddy texted me the other day. He's like a good 9 months younger than me. He's like, I feel old.
I know, my best friend said that too. I'm like, girl, you are not old.
Season 4 images, you got it.
So many people say that. I'm like, stop talking crap about yourself.
We got our whole life ahead of us.
Not that there's anything wrong with being old, but I'm like, you are not old. Go tell a 40-year-old even that you're old, and see they'll laugh in your face.
Mm-hmm. You're 15, and for some reason you feel old. I used to feel old when I was like entering the end of high school. I was like, man,
I felt that way too.
I'm like done with life. This is it.
But I think if you're a mature person in high school too, you just feel old because everyone around you just acts so stupid. Like I would see people like at Denny's pouring salt on the table, and I'm like a 60-year-old man in the corner going, now isn't that a waste of salt? Who has to clean? Who's that funny for?
Somebody could have eaten that.
The
salt.
waiter or waitress? Like I felt old in high school too, just because I was like, God, these people do such dumb things. Oh my God. JC98 Fury, if that's 1998 because that's when you were born, samesies. Has Kat ever watched any Power Rangers? I have watched a lot of Power Rangers. The very OG though.
Oh, okay.
And my favorite is the green, or he became the white Power Ranger after a while. The one that is like still obsessed with Power Rangers and stuff.
Lloyd Garmadon?
No.
The green Power Ranger.
I'm trying to think of what his name is, but
Isn't his name Tommy?
Yeah, if you guys know Power Rangers well, then you know him. Oh no, Emma, I spilled my tea. No, girl, you gotta be careful. But I'm the same. I spill stuff all the time too.
Yeah, I'm only
very clumsy.
I usually at my desk I only have like drinks with caps on them for that reason. I don't use cups because I'm afraid of spilling.
I always use cups. I'm like, I'm going to risk it. Live life on the edge.
I haven't seen a whole lot of Power Rangers. I will say, when I was a little younger, sometimes I would check out Power Rangers Samurai. Anybody remember that show?
Oh, okay.
Those were my Power Rangers.
I'm sorry, I wasn't saying it to that, but I don't remember that. But, Dalen, hey, Tanner, I love your vids so much. That's so sweet.
I appreciate the kind words.
And then Lloyd Montgomery Garmadon, Kat, I'm the same Lloyd, I just changed my name. Good to know.
I see.
Danny Campos, Kat, what's your favorite hobby? Oh, I don't know. I really like video games. I love painting. I love drawing, coloring. I love building. I'm doing a build. I love doing builds for Lego.
I'm doing a build, if that's what you're asking.
I really want to get into cross-stitching. I will say, you guys are probably a bit younger, but your generation has so many cool hobbies. On, like, Instagram, I see, like, girls are, like, 15. They're, like, crocheting their own plushies, making sweaters, making blankets.
That's cool.
They're out here. Some of them are cake decorators.
Get
like,
out here
15.
This paper.
They're making, like, a mushroom cake, and it's beautiful. So, like, pop off to you guys. You guys have a lot of cool hobbies. I'll probably take from you as I actually have more time for hobbies now.
Kevin's here as well. He says...
Wait, Kevin's here?
Yeah. He says, hi, Kat and Tanner, taking a break from a test to say hello. Good to see you guys.
Aw, I hope your test goes well.
Yeah, hopefully that goes well for you. Glad to see you popping in here.
I was wondering where he was. You know, some of them I'm like, where are you at?
Where you guys
But you
at?
can always watch it later, you know?
Yeah, no big
It's just
deal.
nice to say hi to you in real time.
That Megazord in the Power Rangers movie was very Michael Bay. Yeah, I didn't really care for the Power Rangers 2017 movie. I wouldn't have hated if they would have made like more movies in that series. I get why they didn't though, you know.
Ninja Fam 27. My friend is into redheads. Yeah, I get that a lot. I personally
Fantastic.
I personally am like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I've
let's
heard that a
see.
lot.
Ooh, Primetime Pictures is heading out.
Darkest Mac Ninja 999. I'm turning 20 in 1 week.
Fantastic.
Happy early birthday.
See you guys catch you next stream. Glad to see you here. Hopefully to see you next stream as well.
Yeah, hopefully we have a stream on your actual birthday. Yeah. And then we can say it on your actual birthday.
Fantastic.
Green Pilot, Kat, do you remember me? Yes, I do. You're the one with the Lloyd picture, and Lloyd has green glowing eyes, which I always think is cool.
Wowzers. Have you seen the Last of Us HBO Max TV show?
Marvel fan 28. Only some redheads are hot. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just saw this and it made me laugh. Only some redheads are hot. I disagree. I've seen this my whole life. I get it. A lot of us don't grow into like our features until they're young. I didn't have eyebrows until I was like at least like, you know, it takes time for them to darken and stuff like that for a lot of us. I still have pure white eyelashes, like you can see. I don't have any. I technically have eyelashes, but you can't see them. All my body hair is like white, you know. So I get it, you know. It takes a while for us to grow into our hotness. I will say that, but we are all hot. Thank you, though.
I gotta show you the Last of Us trailer. They put out a trailer for the HBO Max Last of Us show, and I watched it, and it was actually pretty cool. I thought it looked pretty sweet. When the clicker started doing its little clickiness, I was like, "Ooh, this is like the game! I can't wait to watch this."
Is that what I interrupted you on? Which sorry,
yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry
okay.
about it. No, but yeah, I gotta show you that trailer later because it's super creepy and it looks awesome. So.
Kai the Mastro, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to you!
Hey, have a good one.
I wanted to make sure I read that one.
Let's see. Is it too late for Harumi to change? I don't think so. Harumi can change, right? She's a character. It's called a character arc. Her changing. That's what it's all about.
I have such reactions to these comments. Kat, remember that part in Victorious when the dude rejected Kat because she's a redhead? Yes, I do. Now, I will say Kat in that show is clearly not a real redhead, and they reference that many times. They're like, is the hair dye seeping into your brain, and that's why you're so dumb? But, yes, I do remember that. He liked blondes with blue eyes. I was like, okay, boring. Okay, Hitler.
I was going to say, that's very Hitlery.
Aryan race master over here.
Let's see. Kevin says redheads are all beautiful, Skylar.
Kevin gets it.
Exactly, yeah. We all love Skylar.
I see you, Kevin.
Her hair is like bright red. Like red.
Yeah, but some of us have really bright... I mean, mine was really bright red when I was younger. And then also you have to think, too, some people are redheads, but if they're like... This might be a little gross, but if their hair gets greasy, they'll look kind of brunette. Like I had one woman say to me when I worked at Goodwill when I was a teenager, she was like, no, you're a brunette. And I go, no, I'm pretty sure I know what color I was born with. Thank you. My hair's just greasy today, but thanks.
My hair is brown.
But yeah, some people try and gatekeep your hair color because it's not red enough. I'm like, yeah, I know what hair color I was born with.
Imagine gatekeeping hair.
Max Motion Studios, Cat's voice is like ASMR. I don't know about that. But I appreciate the comment.
Ooh, thoughts on the dragon farms? They're pretty cool.
Sorry. I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry. I keep seeing comments. I
interrupted you that time. I don't know what's going on.
Emma says my hair stays greasy. Yeah, mine gets greasy after like a day too, Emma. I get it. But yeah, and my hair is very red. It's just like I said, it gets greasy quick, so then it looks kind of, brown. But
Ooh,
Kai keeps asking for Dareth photos. Do you have like a Dareth folder?
No, I don't have a Dareth folder.
I kind of figured you didn't. That's why I didn't mention it. But
I think I have. I got one for the 6 ninjas. I got Garmadon, not on stream here, but like for videos or whatever. I got Pixel, and I got Skylar.
Taskeen Tube, hope I'm saying that right. I hate my brown hair, but that's the fun thing about hair dye. Even boys now are dyeing their, and they should be allowed to, let me preface that. And so many boys look amazing with dyed hair. But, if you don't like it, there's always that option. And you could even, if you're going to do it at home, be very careful. I've messed it up, believe me. There was one time where I was trying to bleach the blue out of my hair. Don't bleach blue out of your hair. Just cut it. It's not coming out. But yeah, I had to cut my hair super short because that bleach was not doing nothing. And then I didn't realize, did you know that hairdressers, they cut your hair after they dye it? Because if you cut it and then dye it, the ends will soak up the dye more.
Really?
So my ends were like bright red.
That's bizarre.
And the rest of my hair was my actual hair color because I added some of my natural hair color in just to get rid of the blonde. Yeah, if you dye your hair. If you don't like it, that's the beauty of, that's. Ooh. Oh, and, if you like wigs are always an option too. That's how a lot of girls with brown hair explore different hair colors. If you don't know what you like, try filters, try wigs, do whatever makes you happy.
This comment says, I have a very important question. Would you grow out a beard like Sensei Wu? I would love to if I could grow a beard. Right now, I kind of got like a goatee thing going, I get it on my upper lip and the bottom of my head. On the sides, it's very patchy. But maybe one day I'll get a Master Wu beard. Maybe my genes will finally kick in.
The Kevin. I said the Kevin.
The Kevin.
I didn't mean to, but I think I have a crush on all redheads since red is my favorite color. Me too. And I also love foxes. And I was feeling real iffy today about work just because it's a lot of work. I mean, it is and it isn't. It's just a lot to remember. Mm-hmm. But when I got there, a very, very sweet old man was taking me around and he made me feel a lot better. But I also saw a red fox on my patrol and I was like, well, this is a sign, Red foxes are my favorite animals. But I get what you mean. I love red too.
That's real nifty.
I should tell them this. You guys will get a kick out of this. So I work at a power plant, right? I do security and we have to do patrols to make sure everything's locked,
Sure.
But there are deers, tons of them, guys. And I literally cannot stress enough. I saw like 30 deers plus. And get this, they just live around the plant. They live in the plant.
They live in the power plant.
They can get in and out through certain points, but most of them just live there. And there's babies, there's bucks, there's does.
That's cool.
Tons of deer. Little families of deer. And you know what's the cutest part about my work? They just coexist with the deers. You're not allowed to like run them over or anything like that, They just live there. Lizzie, are they okay? Yeah, they're totally fine. They're happy there. They just roam the grass field. It's a huge plant.
Some of them have wings because of all the radiation.
No, God no. Some of them go awfully close to the coal pile though. I'm like, you're gonna get black lung doing that.
Let's see. We got Jose with the $4.99. Kat, your hair looks good on you. At least you don't have a big forehead, just like this YouTuber KSI, because he shows his forehead to everybody. I don't think KSI's forehead is that big.
Do I have a big forehead? I don't know.
So.
I've had bangs for years and years, so I guess I don't know. But thank you so much.
Not want you to do this,
and there's the complimentary super chat there. Thank you, Jose, for the $4.99. I appreciate that.
And the compliment. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like my hair too. I mean, guys used to be like, you should dye it. You'd be so much prettier blonde. I'd be like, you'd be so much prettier if you'd shut your mouth. Like,
there you go.
I don't need your opinions on how I should look. Thank you.
What's your favorite crystallized episode so far? Maybe Fall of the Monastery. Without getting into spoilers, that one was pretty fun.
Lizzie says, I have a huge forehead, so I have bangs. See, that's how you do it. If you're insecure about something, hair can cover up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, what does that say? I need to go back.
Do you work with Homer Simpson?
No.
I was thinking that too. When you were like,
I didn't know.
I work at a power plant.
It's not nuclear,
like, so
though.
Homer.
It's like, I believe it's like coal powered. There's a ton of coal. Oh, you know what I sent
Shout
in?
out to Cole.
A whole truck full of lime. And if you don't know about lime, very caustic, very like, that will mess you up if you even touch it. And there's sulfuric acid there. Entire tanks. That's what they use in movies to like, you know, dissolve a body. I'm like, holy crap. But yeah, they, I believe they do coal. It's coal energy. Mm-hmm. But guess what else I learned today from Jerry, the sweetest old man in the world? There's like a huge wall made of brick because there was like all over the news, there was like threats from terrorists of like coming into power plants and like bombing them or whatever. That's why we have the bomb threat protocol. And I was crazy. Like, I don't know if I'm earning enough here. Like when I said that.
Is this really a high enough wage to risk my life?
But I'm J3TT. Oh, now I lost it. Where'd it go again?
My goodness.
What the heck?
Put your comment in there again. We'll see it.
No, I'll find it. He doesn't need to do all that work. There we go. I'm J3TT. The dumb kids at my school found these berries that are poisonous, but when they smash them, their hands get stained. So one of the amazingly smart girls decided to dye her hair with the berries. I thought I read that right. I sure did. No. I knew a girl that used to, literally in class, she dyed her hair bleach blonde, just fried the absolute crap out of it, and then would sit there in class, guys, with Sharpies and Expo markers and draw on her hair. You know how bad that is? Those chemicals are for, like, your skin alone, let alone your hair. But...
Once there was a deer in my back garden. We see deer all the time back in our backyard too.
All the time.
Even
deer are really prevalent.
Up at the family cabin, my dad keeps on sending me pictures from the Ring camera. A lot of deer in the backyard. One of them was by Nacho's grave. Aww. It was a buck too. We're like, that's Nacho reincarnated.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah, you guys have, I seriously cannot exaggerate how many deers live on this plant. And people will drive up and they'll be like, hey buddy, to this buck that's just sitting there eating grass. And they'll look up and they have like grass hanging out of their mouth. It's awesome. I love that. I think it's so cute.
Oh, I will say that, I don't think my sister's watching this stream. She's taking driver's ed right now. My sister is trying to get her license or whatever. And the other day she hit a deer with the driver's ed car.
Oh, I thought that was someone else. That was her?
Yeah, no, she was driving. Someone was coming in the other lane. They hit the deer, and it skirted across the road, and then my sister hit it with her car.
I've never hit an animal.
Me neither. I was like, congratulations, you hit an animal before you even got your license.
Okay, wait.
Let's see. HPT with the $2.99. Can you either do a face reveal or say I'll say up the eels. I don't know what that means, but there you go.
Yeah, see, you were saying it the other day.
It's probably something weird.
And I was just worried that it was something bad. Not that I think that you would do that, but you know, some people would, so you got to watch out.
But thank you, HPT, for the $2.99. I hope that was satisfactory for you.
Yeah, up the eels. I'll just say it.
Sure.
But also,
up with bubbles, down with air.
If you want a face reveal from me, just go to my Instagram.
Or if you want a face reveal from me, you can go to the 200th stream.
Okay, yeah.
And check out my Instagram. Link
I thought you were going to say Instagram. I'm like, don't make them search through all your Instagram just to find one picture of your face.
I think the last time I posted a picture of my face was like
God.
A couple of years ago.
No.
I posted a picture once of Dave Franco, and people thought it was me.
No, you did the, when I did his makeup.
Oh, yeah.
And put my Ochako wig on him.
I guess that's
he
a
posted,
face reveal
yeah.
for you. There you go.
Well, gender bent face reveal, but a face reveal.
Hey. But no, I what was I gonna say? Yeah, I posted a picture of Dave Franco, and the caption was like me with the bestie or something, and then all the comments were like, "Oh my God, you're so handsome."
Oh my gosh, I'm J3TT. My cousin got her license recently, and she is charging us money for her to drive us somewhere. I will say, common courtesy is like if someone takes you somewhere, you offer them gas money. But you don't say like, well, yeah, but that's common courtesy. You don't say up front,
it's not like,
you better give me gas money, or you're not going anywhere. Like, just be nice to your cousin. I used to take one of my cousins on my dad's side, not on my side with Tanner, that's my mom's side, but on my dad's side, they used to live down the street. I took their my cousin to school every single day just because. But also, I will say, she started not coming out on time, and I was like, girl, you better be out at a certain time or I'm leaving, because I ain't gonna be there last minute, because you're on my schedule if I'm driving you. I will say that you gotta be courteous to the driver, but also not, you know, they shouldn't be like, I'm a taxi service, where's your money?
Let's see. You have a My Hero Academia wig. Kat has like the whole outfit for Ochako.
I
She
have
has
two.
like cosplay. Oh yeah.
I had oh my god, I can't think of her name now. I made a wig.
Oh, Todoroki's sister.
Yeah, but I can't think of her name.
Whatever her. Yeah, I can't remember either. I have like the UA training outfit. We were gonna wear it for Anime Expo like 4 years ago, but never did. So I got that in the closet.
If you guys remember the episode where oh my god, I can't even think of his name. Bisexual icon.
Mineta.
I was gonna say Vegeta or something. I'm like, that's a mix of Mineta and Vegeta. But when he tricked them into wearing cheerleader outfits, I have the Ochako cheerleader outfit, and then I made a wig, Todoroki's sister, and I cosplayed her.
Fuyumi, that's what her name is.
Fuyumi. Okay, thank you so much. Fuyumi on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So I have two My Hero wigs, actually. One of them I kind of made, and then the other one I bought.
Awesome. Let's see. Have you watched Andor? No, not yet.
Simply Noah Plays. How did you guys end up in college with each other? Because he went to
a different school, and then he stopped going to that school because reasons y'all don't need to know. But then he moved in with me, and I was already going to my school, and I said, I like this school, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I also told him you got to be really sure about it and all that, because our school does accelerated courses. There are other ways to do them, but accelerated courses, and those accelerated courses are no joke. They'll burn you out really quickly. But yeah, I just mentioned my school to him, and then he applied and he got in, because of course he did. He's very smart. Thank you.
And yeah, just went from there. I will say, I should have put in the money for, like, referral or whatever, gotten money for it towards my tuition, but I didn't do all that because I didn't care, but
yeah, the school has a thing where they're like, if you recommend someone to join the school, you can save them $500 on tuition.
Yeah, a drop in the bucket.
Thanks for paying for the 3 days of tuition there, champ.
That's not even half of one semester of tuition.
It's a big mess. Mm-hmm. Ooh, no idea what I'm going to be for Halloween. I didn't even think about that either. Do I want to dress up this year? I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the Halloween store and buy that Tina costume from Bob's Burgers. I'll be Tina.
Male Tina.
There you go.
With a beard.
Gender bent Tina.
With a beard.
I already got the voice down. So.
Well, technically Tina started off as a boy before they switched it so that she was a girl.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Toga from My Hero? She's all right,
I have one friend that just despises her.
I hate Toga. Good for
you,
man.
It makes it like her whole personality. I'm not against any character, really. I mean, the only characters I hate with, like, a passion is, like, maybe Dareth and, like, Jerry from Rick and Morty. I really hate Jerry.
Ooh, how are you older but in the same grade? College, you can join at, like, any age here.
Yeah, I mean, there were people in my class that were, like, 40.
Dude, I had people in my class. It would range from 18 to 60. I was, like, towards the... obviously, I'm, like, 22, so...
Well, and for my degree, it was mostly younger people because you want to get into my degree young.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to be, like, a cop or something, there's, like, a certain window.
But some people are just, some older people are just looking to do something, and they're like, okay, let's go back to school and get a degree. Why not?
But, I mean, not a bad question. I mean...
No, that makes sense.
Especially...
if you thought we were in high school.
Well, oh, yeah, of course. Well, and if you go to, like... college campuses, a lot of the people are going to be the same age. You might only have one person that's like in their 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's see, what else do we got here? Wow, we're already 54 minutes into the stream.
Oh, wow.
We have a few more minutes left, guys, don't worry.
Simply Noah Plays. What are you guys' dream jobs? I thought security guard would be easy. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. It is not. I mean, it's a lot of, like, downtime, but when it's not downtime, it's crazy. But I would say my dream job now is probably a 911 dispatcher.
That's cool.
I think they're really important and underrepresented in my field because they're the first contact. If anyone has any sort of emergency, that's your first contact, That is one of the most important. Momo, still busy.
Hi, Omo. Welcome back. My dream job is to be a Legends of Chima YouTuber. Maybe I'll be that one day. I don't know.
What's Legends of what?
You don't know Legends of Chima?
Do I look like I do?
So, Legends of Chima was basically a show that came out that tried to replace Ninjago, but ultimately failed. So.
Oh, okay.
It's basically like Thundercats, but Lego. It's like Lego, but furries.
Aw.
And then they're always high on drugs all the time. True story.
I didn't say on to that. Emma, I'm in the process of applying to college at the moment. Low-key kind of terrified to be in the real world at the end of the year. You know, don't worry about it. You got this. And then not only that, you know, you can always take a year off and try and figure out what you want to do. Just work a job and, you know, try and find jobs in your field that don't, or the field you're looking at, I should say. Mm-hmm. The field you're looking at that don't require a diploma. Like, for instance, I did work in detention centers and I did work at homes with violent disabled men. And so nice. One of them was more human services. The other is obviously a detention center that's more corrections based. It's justice studies. But, you know, that kind of gave me an idea of, okay, do I want to go into this field? Do I want to go into that field? You know, and I didn't need a degree for either of those. Those are entry level positions. So you could always do that. But either way, Emma, you got this. You know, you're on here working on your homework and listening to stream. I know that you're a hard worker. So you got this either way.
Yeah. Want to work at a game company? It's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Working on video games. Not too bad there. A lot of people in my school, that's what they put for like their dream jobs in high school.
Simply Noah plays. Have you guys ever worked at a fast food place? Hell no.
Nope, and I don't plan to. Maybe I'll work at Jimmy John's and steal people's credit cards.
I didn't work at a fast food place. I worked at an ice cream shack, and my boss was just a complete nightmare. So I quit not long after, and I went to Goodwill. If anything, well, no matter where you go in high school to work a job, you're going to get people that suck because you're in the service industry regardless. Mm-hmm. So you're going to get, you know, either a fast food job or I had some girls that did like entry-level nurse jobs, anything that doesn't require a degree. You're going to be dealing with people and those people are going to suck. Yeah. And that's why you don't need a degree because no one wants to do that.
We also have Victor with the 99-cent donation there. Victor attaches an emoji. Not sure what that emoji's doing there.
I think it's drooling.
He's like kind of looks like waffle if you put a collar on.
Yeah. I use that one for like.
Hey.
I use that one for like food. If food sounds really good, yeah.
I won't get some burgers. Thank you, Victor, for the 99-cent donation. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Darkest Mech Ninja 999. Kat, why do you pick dangerous jobs? Because I know I can handle them.
You should be like a snake handler or something.
And the people that can handle them should do them, you know? Yeah. Because there's not enough people out there working corrections jobs or, you know, because I can deal with having a chair thrown at me or being stabbed. I've been stabbed before by pencils and, you know, whatever else. I know I can deal with it and I know I can help that person regardless and I'm not going to hold it against them. Ooh. So if you can do it, you know? They need people, essentially.
If the Crystal Council had a battle royale, who do you think would win? Like in terms of like who would win if they just fought like all 6 of them? I don't know, because Pythor's pretty strong, the Anaconda are pretty powerful, you got the Skull Sorcerer over there doing his own thing. Maybe Pythor? Not too sure, though. I think any one of them has a good chance of winning, I'd say.
I'm going to answer 3 questions in a row.
All right.
Victor, how is life out of college? Amazing.
It's awesome.
Love that I don't have to do homework. Lizzie, Cat brave. Not necessarily. Maybe just dumb.
You're so brave.
I try to be brave, but, you know, mostly just stupid.
It's so stupid.
Grant, what's going to happen with Cat? Only time can tell. So
she's gonna live to 99. That's what's going to happen.
Cat, have you ever played Halo Reach from James Films production? No, I haven't, but I have played Halo.
Ooh, 1 out of 10, 10 being the best. How cute would you rate my dog? If that's the dog in your profile picture there, I'd say 10. That's a good looking doggo.
Especially since he's got like a cute little funny face on. I love dogs that make funny faces.
Yeah, solid 10 out of 10.
Looks like he's got a little bit of like an underbite going on. And my mom's dog does that too, and it's so cute and funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the dog downstairs today was real jumpy and it was real muddy out.
But our landlord's, one of our landlords was outside when I came home. She was gardening. Okay. And so she actually grabbed Dina. It's Dina. We always say we had a hard time figuring out what this dog's name was. Athena. She actually grabbed her and held her so I could walk up. And thank Christ, because I surprised him with Culver's. And thank God, because I was holding so much stuff. I got my security backpack on, which is bulletproof, so it's heavy.
I got a bulletproof backpack.
Got it at Goodwill for $7.
That's awesome. I want a
Ultimate
bulletproof
Ninja
backpack.
423, who is Cat? I don't know. I don't know who that is, actually.
I don't know who you are. What are you doing in my apartment?
What are you doing in my house? I want waffle fries.
Let's see. how'd you get Kat into Ninjago? I want to get her into Ninjago at some point. She knows a little bit about the show, but it's not like she like watches it or anything. She's not gonna watch Crystal Eyes Part 2 when it comes out.
Mark says Kat's not real. Correctamundo.
I'm just sitting here by my. Can you imagine? I'm just sitting here by myself. You're like a figment of my imagination, and the chat just supports me.
Oh, and he changed his name. I'm JETT. Tanner and Kat. Is college actually harder than high school? Depends.
I'd say no, honestly.
I would say no as well,
you
but
kind of have to. You kind of get to make your own schedule. You know, it like works around what classes you pick.
Depending on what school you go to. Our school, it was like you had set due dates, and then you do the work whenever you have time to, because a lot of people are working and in college, so they accommodate for that.
Yeah, they recognize that. Like a lot of my classes that I took at this school, they were like, you know, we know that this classroom doesn't work or this class time doesn't work for everybody. Yada yada yada.
The live lecture.
Some of my classes would say, okay, you got 6 weeks to do this list of stuff. Do it however you want. So I'd say for the most part, no, you get to structure your own schedule depending on your school. But
and do you think we can say the college we went to?
I probably wouldn't.
Okay. Well, the college that we went to, and there are some others that do this, you can actually, like, I chose to have a list, like, of set dates where you have dates every single week. Like, stuff is due on Sunday, Tuesday, and Saturday. But also, they gave me the option to have everything just due at the end of the semester. So you could do it whenever you wanted. Don't leave it till last minute if you choose that option.
I mean, some people did, especially at my old school. We had people in the library working, like, real hard for, like, the last week before finals.
Yeah, it's a poor choice.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, I'm going to do mine week by week.
But also, you'll be surprised what you like when you get to college. Like, I used to love making presentations in high school, and now if a college professor asked me to make a presentation, I would sit there and be like, can't it just be a paper?
Yeah, I had that happen too. We had to do, sometimes we did presentations, most often than not we did papers. Papers are like really easy.
I wanted to read this one as well. Simply Noah Plays, I just got a full scholarship to my dream college today.
Sweet.
Good for you. Good job.
Keep up the good work.
And the reason you got that scholarship is because you worked hard. You earned it.
Let's see. Who would I rather fight? Overlord
yeah, I
or
wanted
Garmadon?
to. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like I get stomped either way. What Garmadon are we talking? It doesn't matter what Garmadon, I'd still get stomped here. What Overlord are we talking about? Is he the little gas bubble, or is he like a dragon?
Because there's a big difference there.
I don't know. I'd say maybe Garmadon, just so I can hang out with Garmadon. Even if he beats me up, it'll still be awesome because I'll be hanging out with Garmadon. You know.
Marvel fan 28. Cat is a figment of your imagination. Correctamundo.
Shake all four of Garmadon's hands.
Ooh, JC 98 Fury. Least favorite subject in math. General mathematics. Hated it. Barely survived it.
I wasn't super great at like calculus.
I also had a juvenile justice class, and it wasn't that bad. It's just the professor, some of them, you just will not jive with their teaching style, and I did not jive with her teaching style at all.
Did y'all ever live in the dorms? I did.
I did not.
When I went to my older school, because it was required. If you were a student at that school, you had to be on campus for your first 2 years. And I stayed at that college for 2 years. I was in the dorms for both of them. The dorms were, well, some of the dorms were a little bit nicer because, you know, you had to pay more to get the nicer ones. I got like the bottom of the barrel dorms.
Yeah, I would too if I did.
You had the way that my dorm was set up, you had you and a roommate in one room, 2 other kids on the other side, and then in the middle there was like a bathroom that all 4 of you shared.
Oh, no.
The bathroom door had no locks on it. It would lock from the outside, not from the inside. So you couldn't lock the door.
So you could lock someone in? What the hell is the logic there?
No, you couldn't lock someone in the bathroom. Oh yeah, you could lock someone in the bathroom, yeah.
If it's on the outside.
Yeah, but you couldn't lock the door when you were in the bathroom. So people could come in when you were in the bathroom, but they couldn't, you know, you can't go into their room or whatever.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty messed up. At one point, some of my other roommates there would eventually just get mad at each other because no one would actually knock before entering the bathroom, and there were like legitimate like shouting matches sometimes in my bathroom. And I just
I bet.
I'd be at my desk just like,
yeah, keep working, ignore it. Yeah, I went to college all online, so I didn't have to ever live in dorms, thankfully.
Yeah, the dorms aren't fun.
And I'm glad I didn't.
Some of the other more expensive dorms were nicer, though. Like, you actually had, like, instead of having one room that the 2 of you shared, it was, like, one big room with 2 smaller rooms. So you would get, like, your own room. The bathrooms were still, like, communal, but those actually had, like, locks on them.
Yeah, well, that's just a safety hazard as well. There should be more safeguarding there. But, yeah, some degrees aren't all online, though. I was lucky to have one that's all online. I didn't have to.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's just like life in the dorms. Not fun.
Yeah, thank God I never dealt
Long
with it.
story short. You could also, if you paid more, you could have your own room, but, you know. Oh, yeah, what was it like recording in your car? Yeah, when I used to live in the dorms, I couldn't record at my desk because there would always be people in there, so I'd have to go take all my stuff out to my car and record in my car.
Yeah.
Bring it
well,
back
you
in
did
so I
that
can work on it.
sometimes, too, when you still live with, my aunt and uncle, your mom and dad.
Yeah. Because it was easier.
Yeah. Well, and, it's kind of like you can't tell everyone in the house, okay, quiet on set,
Yeah, they would get real mad if I was like, hey, can you guys, can you keep the dog down so he doesn't bark, please? Thank you.
Yeah, Pokemon X1234, Kat, what do you think about school fighting for your school, like high school and college? I thought I knew what that meant, and then I read it, and I'm not sure. I thought you meant at first, like, what do you think about fights inside of high school?
Don't fight in school. It's not worth it.
I went to a big school, so they happened quite a bit. I will say, they were so stupid, though. It would be, like, one guy, and he's like, oh, what's up, what's up? And then they would both take off their shirts, and they would, like, arm lock. I'm like, what are you two, hugging? I would yell that from across the lunchroom, because I was just over it. I'm like, we're all trying to eat lunch in, like, 20 minutes. Can you not?
We had people at our school, it was like WWE. They would climb the bleachers and jump off onto each other.
Oh, that's a good way to get sued.
The gym teacher shut that down real quick. They were like, can you guys not?
Victor, football or baseball? Baseball. I went to a lot of Brewers games when I was younger.
I'll go football because I went to some football games when I was younger. Some, not a lot. Maybe like 3.
Lizzie, fights at school are like, what the fuck? It's 8 Oh!
My
goodness. Damn, I'm so sorry, you guys. It's 8 a.m. She didn't actually, she said WTF, but I said it out. Sorry, guys. But, you know what that made me think of? That Taylor Swift song. By
Susan.
Whatever, let her come for us.
Please, Susan, I need this. I need this job.
Okay, well, maybe not. Don't come for us, Susan. I thought I wanted to start that fight. No, I don't. But you know what that made me think of is that Taylor Swift song. And I'm like, damn, it's 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
You know that one? Okay, yeah.
I don't know what song that is, but
I don't either.
I know what,
Ugh. Darkest Mech Ninja 999. I had such a visceral reaction to this. I saw a Morbius costume at my Walmart.
Yeah, dress up like Morbius for Halloween.
Do you think it's okay that I slipped up?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no.
Guys, I swear like a sailor.
The entire internet's going to blow up now.
I'll just be honest with you. When I'm pretty good at editing myself, especially if I need to. But I swear like a sailor when I am not I'm not doing something.
Think of the children.
When I was in high school, I swore like a sailor. My brother, literally, he was in the army. My brother told me I swear more than actual sailors.
Oh yeah, big shout out to the
my parents don't care.
The Air Force now they're giving out a list of words that you're not allowed to say and then alternate phrases.
Yeah, you're not allowed to swear at my work either. There's not really much situation. Maybe I'll say what the F underneath my breath sometimes if someone's annoying me.
You can swear at my job, but only like in between takes.
Yeah.
You can't put that stuff in videos.
Emma, no way, Kat just swore. I know, guys. I gotta watch it.
It's not that big of a deal. You're okay. Don't worry.
All right.
Let's see. What time is it? We could probably go for like another 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I just slipped up. I just read it.
It's no big deal. Don't worry. You're fine.
No, I'm just explaining because everyone's like, language, Kat.
Would you have a second date with Harumi? Lost a lot of blood on the first one, but I'd probably go back for a second one. Sure. It was pretty fun. She kept on talking about joining this cult called the Crystal Council.
Lizzie, I say bad words 24/7. See, same. I think that people who are... I had one B word once tell me, swearing isn't ladylike. And then she literally was trying to gatekeep what swear words I could say. She was like, women can say this one, and this one. And I literally was like, middle finger. I'm like, well, you can have this one. Like...
Yeah, I do swear on Instagram, yeah. That's because I'm not being constantly monitored over there by Susan What's-Her-Face.
I feel as though, especially, there's been studies that people who swear are actually more emotionally healthy because they use their verbal language instead of physical violence to portray anger. Mm-hmm. And I've said all these studies to my mom because me and my mom used to argue about this, rightfully so. I used to swear like a lot. And I still do, but, she's gotten used to it now. But, and then also it's been proven that people that swear are smarter.
In Ninjago, there's like something that Jay says in the first couple of seasons. He's like, you should never swear. It's a sign of weak verbal skills. Thanks, Jay.
It's Andrew. Sounds like a very abusive relationship, Tanner.
That's
I wonder if that
fine.
means with me.
No, with Harumi stabbing me under the table.
Oh. I was like, because I swear? I was like,
No,
just not taken back. I'm like, what?
No, you're fine. Don't worry.
I was like, how is that abuse?
Ooh, I want to answer this quick. Where do you take pictures outside of your minifigures? Actually, on my porch. I take them out to the railing. I kind of turn the camera down a little bit at a downwards angle. You get the nice trees behind there. The sun comes up through the trees. Yeah, you got a nice view there on that porch.
I always tell them I love those pictures.
I like those pictures too. I like taking them, and I think they always turn out great. I want to take more, but I'm always worried about dropping stuff off the porch and letting it drop down to the sidewalk
to the dog.
With the dog. Yeah, because I know whatever I drop off that porch, I'm not getting that back, and sometimes I take expensive stuff up there.
Okay, that reminds me. I just like slapped his arm. That reminds me. When I came today, guess what she picked up as a toy?
Was it the binoculars?
No, it was a pot. A pot for plants. She starts bringing it over, and my landlord goes, no, that's not a toy. Like, immediately. It was so funny.
That's pretty funny.
That dog will bring you anything as a toy. She found, like, the hugest log, and she was, like, carrying it around, and I was, like, afraid she was going to whap me in the side with it. I'm like, what are you doing with that now?
Yeah, if you guys
I don't know where she got that log.
You guys know Zacian from Pokemon. It's like that. It's like the dog with the sword in his mouth.
Yeah,
it's like that, except it's a dog with a plant pot.
Preston says, I'm dying. I know. I was trying not to laugh so hard because she was trying to garden and also wrangle the dog, so I didn't want her to think I was laughing at her. But it was so funny. I just remembered that. She picks up, and it's one of those plastic ones. She picks up the whole pot, and she's like whipping it around. Oh, and one day when I was leaving for work, she had a giant frog in her mouth, and she was just like throwing it in the air with her mouth and catching it. That poor frog, she was whipping it around. She was
also that time with the dead bird, or there was,
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God. She, was walking around, and she was, trying to give us this dead bird, and I was like, no, thanks, I don't want that. I'm just trying to leave.
And sometimes you can't tell what she has.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I don't.
Yeah, she's so energetic and so sweet, but she runs up to you, and she's holding something, and you're sitting there like, oh, my God, what is that? What is that?
Yeah, we get a lot of frogs around here.
Oh, I love the frogs.
Lots of little froggos.
Yeah, and if I see them, I'll try and save them from the dog because the dog is so vicious.
They've started only coming out at night now, thank goodness.
Yeah, they've learned.
When the dog's not around. Has Waffle ever brought you a dead bird? No, because Waffle's an inside cat.
Sometimes we'll take her out on the porch and just hold them and let them see the outside.
So they can see, but they don't go explore on their own or anything.
We don't, because we live really close to a forest. We don't want them to get ticks or anything.
Yeah.
And we just let them take off their collars too. Mm-hmm. So now especially, we're not going to take them out on the porch because they don't even have that protection.
We could probably answer a few more questions before we wrap things up here.
Okay.
We're almost out of time.
Ninja Tricks, what's your favorite bug?
Caterpillars, because they're awesome. Especially the big fluffy ones.
There was one day at a Quick Trip I saved a caterpillar. I brought it over to the grass and saved it because it was on the concrete. And I was like, someone's going to run over this little baby. I would say butterflies.
Yeah, butterflies are cool. You know, the monarch is going to be extinct before our lifetime is over.
Yeah, and there are entire farms dedicated to monarchs. You know that? And they're important. They're pollinators, I believe.
Did y'all have a good day? It was all right.
Yeah, I mean...
Got some work done now.
It was crazy. Getting up at 3 a.m. was crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
No, it was not. I had to go to bed at 7 p.m. last night. Mm-hmm. And if you know me, which you guys do a little bit, I am not... I told my boss and the coworker today, they asked me if I'm a morning or night person. I said, I can be anything you want me to be. I'm going to be here with a smile on my face whether I like it or not.
There you go.
Because that's customer service.
What's your dream country to visit? Either Japan or Canada.
Japan or Korea.
There you go. I'm going to go to Canada and get some maple syrup and see all the mooses.
I'm going to go to Korea and get fat shamed.
Yeah, Koreans are real strict over beauty standards and stuff.
Well, they're very health conscious to a maybe alarming degree, I will say. Mm-hmm. And that's, obviously that's a generalization. I'm sure they aren't all that way, but it is a big thing over there.
Who's your favorite member of the Upply from season 13? The correct answer is Adam. Yeah, that's pretty much the only answer that I have. Adam's probably the best. I like Spooters.
Oh, okay. I know what this is. That rubber onion thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that was. It was some type of alien egg or something. And I kicked it and it made a funny sound.
Dalen, Tanner, someone is in my house. They're banging on my door. What should I do? Call 911.
Phone the police.
Call 911. I don't know why you're here. Call 911. Save yourself, man.
911.
If you're being serious, seriously, call 911. Protect yourself.
Yeah, otherwise I can't really help you out, champ.
Yeah, I wish I could.
You'll be fine, don't worry.
Shigam, my favorite, or my dream country to visit is Italy. Italia.
Oh, boppity boopity. I can make those jokes. Twitter, I see you. Probably answer one more before we wrap up. As I stretch.
I don't know how to answer this one, but I will read it because I keep saying it. Jean asks, Kat, how do you feel about a real-life haunted temple in the sky on Halloween? I mean, that would be cool.
It's like the Crystal King's Temple, but like spooky edition.
Even though that's my least favorite season.
Kai,
just call Squidward. He can help.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, he's not gonna throw himself in front of you to protect you. That's for sure.
And why don't you answer one more, then we'll call it quits.
Dalen, I'm in the closet on my phone with the cop. Okay, I hope so. I seriously hope you're okay. I mean, damn.
Ooh, you should be the mailman for Halloween. That's a good one.
Pokemon X1234. This is a good one. Kat, do you believe in ghosts?
All right.
No. Well, I believe they could be possible. I have not seen any evidence to make. I'm very skeptical. That's what I'll say. I have seen and heard stories from people that I know would not lie to me. I personally have experienced stuff. I worked in that house with violent, mentally disabled men, and I was alone one day. One of the men's parents came and took him out for the day, and another one was on a van ride, and I was alone with the elderly man, and he loves whistling, so I whistled to him. Someone whistled from his room. I don't know who, because I was alone. So it didn't really freak me out. I mean, I checked to make sure no one was in there because obviously it's a secure facility. But yeah, I will say weird stuff has happened to me in my parents' house too. There's a deer figure on the wall. It's like a little fixture in a with a cross. And one night I was down in the basement and it started spinning on the wall, and I was like, "All right, bedtime." I just turned over and went to bed.
It's time to go to bed. Just ignore all the paranormal activities going on there.
I mean, kinda.
That's fair.
Victor says, Kat, you're skinny. I appreciate it, but I am not. I promise you.
With that being said, guys, I think it's about time to wrap things up here for today's stream. We're about an hour 18 into this, so we probably wrap things up here.
Thoughts on community college real quick from Shigam. I support it.
Haley Smith.
So, a lot of people, that's all they can afford. That's all I could afford, so I did it. And if someone doesn't like it,
keep it up.
Same thing as regular college.
And with that being said, folks, I think we're gonna have to wrap things up here. We're a little bit over time by about 15 minutes, but that's insane.
Dalen, I really hope you're okay. Worried about you.
This is like Taken with Liam Neeson.
I know.
We stream Monday through Friday, everybody, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I'll give you guys daily updates if I can't stream for whatever reason on a given day. Check out the community tab. There's probably going to be an update there. And of course, let's get some hugs in the chat if I can find my...
I'll just say my hug because, again, I'm shadow banned for some reason. Don't know why.
I'm going to look into that and see if I can unban you or why they're banning you from the chat.
I don't know. I didn't put any personal information. The last couple streams, all I put was hug with a heart. I don't know how that's illegal.
They're like, ban her from the chat. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all we have time for today's stream. We are going to be back same time, same place tomorrow for another one. Hope to see you guys there. Again, keep in mind the schedule might be pretty loose this week, depending on when the episodes drop. So keep that in mind. Once again, I will update you guys accordingly on the community tab. If anything goes down, I will let you guys know. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have time for today's stream. I appreciate you guys watching.
Dalen says R.I.P. me. You better be okay. I swear to God, you better be all right.
I'm sure they're fine.
Okay.
With that being said, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you again tomorrow.
Thank you for all the love.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Peace.